Have you ever heard of laws that are so bizarre they sound like a lie? Get ready to laugh and be amazed as we explore the 10 strangest laws that are still in force in the United States. This video will blow your mind. Stay with us until the end and discover the most unbelievable law of all. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more curious content. Law 10. In Mobile, Alabama, it is illegal to throw confetti. This peculiar law was created in the 1950s to keep the city streets clean after the Mardi Gras celebrations. Confetti, although festive, was considered an environmental and cleanliness nuisance, leading the city to ban it completely. Residents find this law hilarious, but it's still in force. So watch out for confetti next time you're in Mobile. Law 9. In Gainesville, Georgia, it is illegal to eat fried chicken with cutlery. This law was established in 1961 as a joke to promote the Southern style of eating fried chicken. The city wanted to emphasize tradition and local pride in its culinary practices, turning the consumption of fried chicken with the hands into a fun law. For locals, it's a matter of cultural pride, but for visitors, it can be a funny surprise. So put the cutlery away when you're in Gainesville. Light. In Eureka, Nevada, it is illegal for a man with a mustache to kiss a woman. This law dates back to the beginning of the 20th century and was probably created for hygiene reasons, as mustaches were seen as carriers of germs. At the time, there were many concerns about the transmission of diseases, and this law reflected those fears. Imagine being stopped for kissing your girlfriend just because you have a mustache. This is one of those laws that shows how social norms have changed over time. Law 7. In Connecticut, pickles must bounce to be considered legitimate. This law came about in the 1940s after a case in which dishonest vendors were selling spoiled pickles. To guarantee quality, it was established that a real, good pickle should bounce when dropped from a certain height. Now, pickle sellers in Connecticut must ensure that their products pass the jump test or risk fines. Who knew pickles could be so serious? Law 6. In Arizona, it is illegal to have more than 2 vibrators in the home. This law, possibly created for reasons of morality and public decency, aims to limit what is considered immoral or indecent behavior. Although it seems extremely invasive today, it reflects conservative attitudes from the past. Although rarely enforced, this law is still on the books. It seems that Arizona has very specific rules about what you can have at home. Law 5. In Chicago, it is forbidden to fish in pyjamas. This law was created in the 1940s to guarantee public decency. The idea was to keep people dressed appropriately in public and to avoid behavior that could be seen as indecent or inappropriate. Although this law is rarely enforced, it is still in force. So dress appropriately if you plan to fish in Chicago. Law 4. In Rhode Island, biting someone's leg can result in imprisonment. This bizarre law was probably created to prevent fights and ensure public safety. Acts of physical aggression, such as biting, were treated seriously, and this law reflects the attempt to maintain order and security. So the next time you feel like biting someone, think twice, especially in Rhode Island. Law 3. In Vermont, women need their husband's permission to wear dentures. This law reflects a time when women had much less autonomy and husbands had control over many aspects of their wives' lives. Nowadays, it's seen as a relic of the past, but technically, it's still on the statute books. Fortunately, this law is rarely enforced, but it serves as a reminder of how different things used to be. Law 2. In Kentucky, it is illegal to paint a duck blue and sell it. Created to prevent fraud and guarantee the fair sale of animals, this law prevents ducks from being painted and sold as exotics. It came about in the 1960s when some traders were selling painted ducks as if they were rare species. So if you're in Kentucky, keep your ducks in their natural colors. Law 1. In Salem, West Virginia, it is against the law to whistle underwater. This law was created to prevent dangers and inappropriate behavior in swimming pools. Whistling underwater is practically impossible, but the law was implemented to reinforce rules of safe behavior in public places. So watch your underwater skills in Salem, West Virginia. These were some of the strangest and most bizarre laws in the United States. Which one did you find most unbelievable? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more interesting content. See you in the next video. If you like this video, check out our other videos on curiosities and interesting facts. Here are some hilarious reactions from people on discovering these strange laws.